Greetings, soccer fans. Welcome to Football in the Americas in our own backyard, discussing football in our soccer in our own backyard. I'm Benton. And I'm my brethren, Junior. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
And soccer fans, we've taken a break from doing football in the Americas just because we've been preoccupied with our other show. Check us out on YouTube with football, our regular flagship ball chat show. And if you're Jamaican and you love to hear Jamaican talks about soccer, check us out on Yard Ballers. So we've been focused on those shows, but we're back to discuss football in our own backyard. And Junior, MLS Playoff is running in hot. This is decision day in the MLS. Eastern Conference is pretty much going to NYFC. Just to kind of give football lovers a quick overview of the playoff schedule, or soccer lovers a quick overview of the playoff schedule, is that it's going to transition to a single elimination playoff this year. Mm-hmm. And 7 teams from each conference make it to the playoff. Decision day today. So today's final day of the regular season. 2 through 7 will play in a single elimination round. In the first round of playoffs, number 1 seed will get the bye. And then based on your seed, you will continue to play on into the playoff until we have a winner. Now, a critical difference is here, June, is that there is no home and away. It's whoever is a higher seed hosts the game. Your thoughts on this? And do you have any problems with that?
Do I have any problems with it? Yes, I do. Because soccer is not like American football or like the NFL. You need 2 legs. You need 2 different types of strategies to see which team is really the best. And the reason why you have 2 different types of strategies, you play different at home compared to when you're on the road. Okay. So right now with the single elimination, it's going to come down to who is playing the best at this time. Yeah. So for me personally, I'm a traditionalist, and I prefer over 2 legs in leagues. Now, if it's a tournament, if it's a cup, it's completely different. Yeah. But for a league, I would hope if they're going to go into a playoff format, home and away.
Yeah. So and Atlanta United, to focus on Atlanta United for a second, and we're based in Atlanta, and this is our home team. Atlanta United is currently playing the New England Revolutions. They're leading them 3-1 in decision day decision day matchup. Atlanta United sitting in second place in the Eastern Conference Final and potentially could see New England Revolutions again in this playoff match, first round tie. I mean, do you think Bruce Arena and New England are just probably
sandbagging?
Yes,
of course,
holding it to
Of course.
Okay.
And Atlanta United fans, let us not get into this false sense of reality. Yeah. Use, in our very small history, use the Columbus experience. Yeah. Especially when you're hosting a team in a single elimination. Use what Columbus crew did to us in the first year, I believe. Yeah.
It was DC United and our Columbus.
No, Columbus was the one that beat us in penalty shootout when Zach Stefan stood on his head. I think Stefan is his name, right?
I can't remember.
But that first year, Atlanta United fans, do not let this victory that we are completing over New England fool us. New England is going to come. Bruce Arena is a very experienced coach, and he has been. This is not his first rodeo, so that's my word of warning.
Yeah. So I mean, and you're absolutely right. We cannot take this for granted as we go, thinking that because we beat New England Revolutions today, thinking that we're going to have an easy matchup, and when we see them again in the next round, in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, tactically, have you been fine with Frank de Boer? And he's from a European background. This is uncharted territory for him in terms of playoffs. This is more the American model of soccer. I mean, there's issue with speed at the back. I mean, what's your expectation from Frank de Boer and this Atlanta outfit? And how far do you see them going in the playoffs? Or is it too early to say?
It's not too early to say. It's funny what I'm about to say. And shout out to 680 The Fan. I listen to them religiously, and they have their soccer analysts, because they carry the game live. Yeah. And Jason Longshore is on, and they were talking about how Atlanta United was playing under Tata going into the playoffs, and then how their philosophy changed. And then when I sat back and I thought about what they were saying, and then I really think about it, I look at it. Tata really did change his mentality in the playoffs, where they became a more of a counter-attacking
team,
more of a defensive-minded, keep possession, be hit you on the break with Miguel Almiron and Joseph Martinez.
Yes.
And in all fairness, that is how De Boer have them playing for the whole year. It's just that Tata had us not brainwashed, but they were playing a completely different, exciting style in the early in the season.
Okay.
So I've said all of this now to say that they just might be fit enough or suitable enough with the style of play they're playing for the playoffs.
You think so?
The only issue is take out Almiron, put in Pity.
Okay.
That is a big drop off in styles.
And that's going to be a huge issue, though.
Huge, yes, because last year the ball would take 3 or 2.5 seconds to go from defense to the other 18 yards. This year it's going to take about 30 to 40 seconds, literally.
Yeah,
so that's the only difference. But I'm gonna go out and say this: looking at his whole body of work, and I'm not blaspheming. This is just my eyes. I think what Pitti does for Atlanta, he does it well.
Okay.
Not saying he's better than Miguel.
Yeah.
It's just a different dynamic.
Different type of player.
And we will see if Joseph can recreate the magic in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, I mean, it's important that Atlanta don't rest on their laurels thinking that because they beat New England Revolutions in the last day matchup, meaning that they're pretty much going to be smooth sailing. But they're champions already. They're defending champions, defending MLS Cup. So I would suspect, they have Joseph Martinez back today. He scored again. And he's a huge part of this outfit. With him, it's a whole nother ball game. I mean, without him, they are pretty much, lost at sea. So you need to keep Joseph Martinez wrapped in protective cloth as they get ready for this time of football.
And protect LGP's mentality. Leandro Gonzalez Perez, wrap his mentality in bubble wrap too, because sometimes he seems a bit fragile emotionally.
Yeah. And another team that was running in for a playoff spot, Chicago. Wow, they were hoping to try to get one of those playoff spots, but they didn't make it. They're winning today. But they didn't have any chance to begin with.
They're 6 points off.
They're 6 points off, sitting out of. They're 3 points off the 7th spot, so they couldn't nip New England to make it into that final playoff spot. Junior, in the western side of things, it's always been about the LAFC. Now, they have been dominant the regular season. They're Supporters Shield champions. LAFC is going to have playoff games at home, and it's going to be ruckus. Can anyone go in there and upset the apple cart?
Of course. Because just like how Atlanta United had to change their style of play last year to win, LAFC will have to change their style of play. They're not going to go into the playoffs. So I could be wrong, but I don't expect them to go into the playoffs and running a Minnesota or Seattle off the field 4-0, 5-0. This is not the regular season. This is the playoffs. One game, one win, take all. They are not going to attack. So how would they play under those circumstances when the game gets tight? That's what I want to see. So based on their record, it should be a foregone conclusion. But there's going to be that one game where somebody have to pull the rabbit out of the hat. They have to have a hero come off the bench or somewhere. So until that is proven, they're just the Houston Rockets to me.
But LAFC will have a first round bye, being the number 1 seed, and we also will see how Bob Bradley and staff manage his outfit as they shore up those legs and get them rested, but also not rusty coming into that.
I was just about to say that
game.
I remember 2-3 weeks ago, we said that will he have his teams go full bore, or will he take his foot up, put on the brakes? I think he hit the brakes a little bit. So the rest versus rust factor now come in. We'll see. So
football fans, football Americas, or soccer fans, following football in the Americas, follow us on YouTube and Facebook, all our Twitter social media platforms, and we'll keep you up to date on the MLS playoff games. We will be there for these single elimination games, and we will be riding with the 5 stripe. Games, playoff games will be on October 19th and 20th. First round of playoff matches, and then we go into the 23rd and 24th for the next round of playoff matches. Junior, before we wrap up football in the Americas, we want to quickly get on Copa Libertadores. Big tournament down in South America. Boca Juniors, River Plate, first leg matchup. River Plate won that game 2-0. Now the game, next leg is at, I think the next leg is at Boca. I'm not sure. But there's a second leg. Gremio and Flamingo drew 1-1 in their first leg matchup. I mean, do you see River Plate, and who do you see coming out of the next matchup into the final?
When it comes to Boca and River Plate, I rather sit and enjoy the games, because you cannot predict. That is a civil war. Mm-hmm. So anything can happen. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know the players that are on Boca. I don't even know the players that are on River Plate. But I know that they'll be both going off of blood. Yeah. River has the edge right now. Why not? Yeah. Why can't they seal the deal? So if I have to pick one, I'm gonna say River is gonna go out and put their blood on the field. Win.
It's a very competitive matchup. This is one of the pure football games, not synthesized, sanitized football game there is. And those matches will be on the 22nd or 23rd of October, and there will be some time left to actually, they're playing other games in between. There are other matches that they will have to get ready for. So anything can happen between now and the 22nd and the 23rd of of October. Junior, MLS Playoff is coming down the pipe. Ball chat family and soccer family, get ready for this. Another year to ride with the MLS and support football in our own backyard. Quickly, before we segue and wrap up our show, a new soccer league started. NISA is a third division, and it's good that the game is growing in our space. Good that the game is growing, and we have different leagues that are going on. We have the MLS, USL, and multiple other platforms, multiple other leagues. But regarding the NSA, there's rumors that financially things are struggling. Care to comment on this? We'll hopefully have an interview with an owner of the Atlanta outfit. You have a team here in Atlanta coming up down the pipe. Care to comment on this and the difficulty of having a league in this landscape where there's such a competitive landscape, where you have very limited soccer fans, and you're competing with the Major League Soccer, other major leagues in the U.S. Basketball, NFL, and such alike.
It's a good plan. It's a good opportunity to create a feeder program into the MLS or into the NASL, whichever league, whichever pipeline.
Yes, pipeline.
It's good to give young players an opportunity to play.
Yes, yeah.
But the issue is you need people to recognize that vision for you to be successful. Yeah. And it seems like that is what, based on the rumor, until we talk.
Until we hear officially.
Based on what we're hearing, we know it's very difficult to garner the support, because if you are going to tell somebody you have Champions League, you have English Premier League, you have MLS, you have NASL, and they have this league. Yeah. All of them playing simultaneously, pick one.
Yes.
To watch.
Yeah.
Of course, you know which one is going to be at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that the rumors are just rumors, are just natural growth progression, because it's a great thing to have. And they need people like us, and not tooting our own horn, but they need people like us that recognize that it's important for the grassroots.
Yes.
For you need good, strong, solid foundation for you to have good blossoms on the tree. We are here to help facilitate that, right?
Yes. So. And we'll check out the Atlanta SC team in NISA coming up next Saturday as they play at Oglethorpe University, a local university here in our own backyard. Short and sweet, Junior, as we wrap up football in the Americas. MLS Cup, we ready again. 5-stripe Atlanta United, we ready for another playoff run. Frank de Boer, get it together as we get ready for a playoff push. Football family, soccer family, you can link us on.
But before we do that,
yeah,
there's a gentleman that we played football with. Yes. Here in Atlanta, and just give me a minute. Let me honor his life, because I met him playing soccer in Atlanta. We play our little pickup games every Saturday morning and Sunday evenings. But on Saturday morning, this gentleman came on the field wearing sweats, quiet, humble, but his physique, you could tell that is not normal, right? Mm-hmm. And he came on the field. I was laughing, thinking that, oh, this is another soft soap, and he's coming to play against me, and he's coming and I'm playing defense. And he literally took the ball off my feet and went and scored and just came back and just ran back up the field. And I was like, well, I couldn't believe this. And then every week he came and played and played and played. And one day I looked at him and said, yo, you're really good. You ever thought about playing professional? He said, yeah, I do dabble in it. Literally, he said, I do dabble in professional football. So I said, where do you play? And he said, oh, yeah, I played for a club in, I think he said it was Belgium or somewhere overseas. So I said, oh, okay. Damn, you're a real professional footballer. But he's very humble. Yes. And every time we talk to him, it's all about God, Jesus. He's a Christian man. Yes, he's from Nigeria. Yeah. Until one of the guys in the group posted a video and said, guys, we were playing with a superstar. Yeah. Goes by the name of Promise Isaac. He was the Nigeria under 21 Olympic captain.
Yeah.
We played football with him. He's 31 years old. And he got the opportunity again to realize his dream by playing professional again in the US when he got drafted by the Austin Bold.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Promise Isaac tragically lost his life earlier last week. We got the text. It was very devastating to see a man that go through all of his trials and tribulations. That's well documented out there. I was hoping to have him on Ball Chat. I even hinted to him that you need to come on Ball Chat. Let the young footballers know what it is like growing up as a footballer. Sad to say that he lost his life tragically. A family man, a Christian man, a great footballer for me. But my standard, seeing somebody play live, he's a great footballer. You'll be missed. Promise Isaac, great inspiration. Big up yourself. Rest in peace.
Yeah, Promise Isaac left his mark, indelible mark. I mean, the Austin Bold family, the entire Austin Bold community, soccer community, and Georgia Revolution. He plays for Georgia Revolution also, and also the Saturday soccer family that he also plays with is in mourning. A guy who left his mark. Everyone he touched, it was a sense of kindness, a sense of interacting and fostering and building bridges. Promise Isaac was a wonderful human being. It's sad to see him go at 31 years old. He left behind a family. He's a father. He loved his children. He was a family man, and he was a man of God. So, football fans, these are one of the painful things about the sport. We love it, we enjoyed it, but at the end of the day, we're all humans, and we have to big up to Promise Isaac because it was wonderful interacting with him. And, the Austin Bold family is struggling. So, rest in peace, and we hope to continue to support his work because he always talk about doing good work and continue to talk about being kind and being good to others. So, Junior, wrap it up, brethren.
Rest in peace, Promise Isaac. Ball Chat, you can follow us on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast, Twitter, Ball Chat 1, Facebook at Ball Chat. You can also email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, hit the share button, tell your friends about it. Check us on all our other shows too. We have a main show that's called Ball Chat Podcast. We talk about world football. We also have Yard Ballers for all my Jamaicans out there. People that like Jamaican or Caribbean football, check out Yard Ballers. Big up on yourself every time. Benton.
Later, boss.
Ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, respect.